Hello, this is Keith George, and this is a quick little video explaining how to do the Module 1 publication assignment for INST 6213. And so when you open up the document that accompanies the assignment, this is what you'll see. It's just kind of a general overview of the assignment. Basically, what you're doing is you're creating a newsletter, a brochure that is going to be sent to a particular audience, whether that is your fellow teachers, the parents of your students, just kind of explaining to them that you are adopting a project-based learning format for your classroom and kind of answering some questions in advance about that. So you're going to use several resources. Of course, you're going to look at the videos that are included in the lesson, but you can also look at the Buck Institute website, the Common Sense Media Education website, Teaching Channel, Edutopia. Any of those websites will have resources on project-based learning that will help you to get your content. Now, as far as creating the actual document, I'm giving you two options. The first is to simply use Microsoft Word. And if you have Word on your computer, you can go to New. And when you go to select a template, you should have some templates available to you. Normally, if you go up to the search box and type brochure, you will get at least a couple of brochure styles. And you can do the same thing with selecting newsletter. And you'll get a couple of options there. What template you choose is completely up to you. However, you must use a template. Now, if you elect to use Google Docs to create your newsletter or brochure, it works the same way. You will notice that if you just go to Docs, it will come up with the templates visible. If you get to a new Google Doc in another way, sometimes you will have to select File, New from Template. But again, you can just go to the template gallery and you click right here to expand all of it. Make sure that you're in your general folder, and you'll have some work, some letters, resumes. And when you get down to education, you'll usually have some that you can do that way. Here's your newsletters, and your brochure are up in the work area. So that's just kind of a quick overview of what the assignment entails. Be sure to read over the minimum requirements, the purpose of the publication, be very specific about that. The reason for this publication is to explain, give a good definition, give some examples of how you're going to use it, including what types of projects you may be using. Thoroughly explain the student's role, how that's different in project-based learning than in the traditional classroom. Outline some of the advantages and benefits of project-based learning. Include your references. Use APA format, but we're not going to be looking closely at that, so you don't have to have specifically a bibliography, just a small references section, or include them as footnotes. Always check your grammar and spelling. Be sure to include your name and contact information. If you're not currently teaching, feel free to make up a school name so that it's coming from you as a classroom teacher. And then make sure that it's professional and appropriate. No large blank spaces where it just kind of looks like you didn't do anything. If you use text boxes, those are properly used and properly aligned. You can see all the text in them, everything like that. So this is a fairly clear-cut assignment, and is really kind of twofold: to get you to create a publication, as well as to make sure that you have a clear understanding of project-based learning. And that's it. If you have any questions, be sure to email me.